Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we are getting into, I'll read it from the little paper I have here that came with it. This is purchases on Amazon, link's gonna be in the description. There's a wooden sand timer for 1 minute, hourglass style, bamboo, mini gold sand. So this was actually on sale for $3.50, but you could normally get it, the normal price is about $6.50. Now, I particularly bought this because I actually was looking at a board game of mine, an old board game, more of like a classic board game now. You can't buy the you can't buy this version of it anymore. You can buy other versions of it. It's a Monopoly game, Monopoly City. And essentially, and maybe I'll actually throw that up on the channel sometime, but I had this older set from years back. And essentially there's a part in it where it's electronic, a countdown thing that is like about a minute long. And I was like, well, what if I want to play this without batteries? And so I went looking for something that could be used as a timer. And I purchased this along with one other component I would need, in that is just a 4-sided dice to make up for the other aspect of that little electronic component. But so I went to purchase this and I wanted something very cheap, and I actually liked this. I like the look of it. It's wooden, so it's nice. Same way on both sides. And you could see there, it's doing its thing. Let me hold it up to the camera a little more so you guys can see it a little better. So that's nice. If you are like me and you're trying to think of a purpose for this, I think, at least in my mind, the perfect use for something like this is for board games. Board games, maybe you want to make up your own games or anything like that. Maybe you could even use it for, like, say something like chess. You know, sometimes people say there's a timer on chess, and I think normally the timer is supposed to be a minute. I'm not too familiar, but the point is that you could use this. I think works great for things like board games. Obviously, a minute timer is not going to work great for almost anything else, in my opinion, but for things like board games, which is what I bought it for, I think it works great. And even though that set piece, I can always just throw batteries in at any given time, I do like the idea of something not needing batteries, so that's why I want to do it. But anyway, they have different versions of these I'm going to put, like, the link in the description, but for this same company, there's going to be ones that are longer. I think they had like 2 minutes and 5 minutes and 10 minutes. And obviously they get bigger and more expensive as you go up. I could not even imagine one that's actually an hour, because, you know, then when you want to flip it back the other way around, it's going to be very much a long time. But I think this is really awesome, like I said, for board games. And I like that it tells you it's a minute on top. Wood, I think that looks nice. Obviously, just you don't want to do anything that's going to beat it up, but I just think that it's really nice. Anyway, you guys, as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.